All of my youngest, some savages running your trap, at you up with them packages. Rob you for bricks, finesse you for pounds. Fuck all that talking, they laying you down.
Alright, so let's talk about episode 3. Alright, so in case I didn't get a chance to do the review for episode 1 and 2, so I'm just gonna give a quick summary of how I feel about those episodes. I think the episodes 1 and 2, I thought that was good. I didn't think that was the best thing ever, but I didn't think that was bad. I thought it was, it was pretty okay. Got me a little excited. The previous Star Wars episode was criticized that there was running slow, so they had action in this one. It kind of fast-paced it along, and I thought that was pretty decent. Got the mystery, the rumors. 2 episodes confirmed the rumors of what's going on. Boom, great. I got a little murder mystery going on. Soul did some great acting. Still need time to get connection with these characters, new characters. It's away from the material, that's what people wanted. It's away from the source material with Darth Vader and Kenobi, so they can't mess that up. At least that was the most part. People complain about that, so they moved on completely. 100 years, High Republic era, no whole new shebang. So I thought it was decent. I like little new characters, new ideas. Boom, here we are, episode 3. Now, I'm just gonna say here, I thought it was okay. Now, there's some things I thought questionable, a little rocky with. I'm not 100% on what I believe in certain things till I see the whole complete picture, because I believe it's going in a certain direction. So I'm not ready to hear, a lot of people already start losing their minds. They're all losing their minds already going fanatic on it, going hard on it. I heard some of the criticisms already of what people like and dislike. I heard some things already. Let's start off with the Force. The Force string. The stringing of the Force. Now, I took that as a misguided view of the Force. I know Jedi and Sith are generally the main Force users as we know it. But I believe, even like certain instances, like in the Old Republic, there are Force users never been aligned with anything, but they learned the Force and they had their own views with the Force. Now, only immediate comparison I can think of top of my head, like I said, and I don't believe it's that much canon, but for what I got right now is, if I played the online Old Republic game, on there is the planet boss. They use the Force, but they call them the Mystics. They see the feature, which is a Force sensitive thing. They go about it, have their own rules. They go about it their own way, and it's as a Jedi and Sith, you see that they're misguided, a little behind the times of things, of how they go about things as well. So I kind of took that as that with the witches. And so from their point of view, I believe it's not the first time it was been thought that, but their point of view is the Jedi come around and take children. And I guess before one of the Jedi, I forgot her name, but I call her Trinity, Jedi Trinity, before she got cut off. Apparently at this particular time, they have some rules about Force sensitivity in children, and they have to come by, at least be tested, forcefully be looked at under the Jedi watchful eye, or another rule, and decide if they want to keep them or not, and go from there. Now, I guess on their side is considered that they're just, saving people, taking their people, forcibly taking people that are without their permission as oppressors, which is kind of figured where they was going to go about that, how that was going to, direction was going to go in the first couple episodes, at least the episode from episode 2. Yeah, okay, not far-fetched. everybody don't even the Clone Wars, we saw the views of the Jedi got twisted and manipulated. So, I see all sides. Everybody think of perspective of what the Jedi are. We generally see them as good guys. This is how it was presented in the movies, because they fight the bad guys. All right, so go from there. Let's go on to the rituals, the little mystic witchy ritual thing. I thought that was bad. I thought it was cringe. That little chant was we are one, we are two, we are many. That chant was so cringe. It could have made us some alien speech, just something non-verbal. That was terrible. Or they could have just kept swaying. I don't know, something besides that. That was bad. And it was laughable. I don't know. It was before before the sisters came on down. They was doing their little chant. I don't know where someone had caught the Holy Ghost. I had to look around like, what? I ended up busting out laughing. It was just so out of place. And then she did it again. I'm like, girl, who I don't know who passed that up. Who signed that off? Who said that was a great idea to add a little screaming into it, man? This is Star Wars, man. Star Wars, not no hullabaloo, no Holy Ghost, no none of that. I guess a cult, but I don't think it's that type of cult for here's a Star Wars. That was weird, that was awkward, and it was funny. And then I guess, Jedi's just stroll on in. They've been watching them for some reason. The reason I am assuming they're watching the cult, because I say they're generally aligned for Force, for like the dark side. They're outcasts, they've been shunned. I know the people usually outcast and shun things that are unnatural, different, and I believe that they are considered that way, how they use their powers and whatnot, is what I'm assuming. Now, Jedi's been watching them, and I believe they, generally watch Force users because they could be using things for bad, good. There's just the ultimate peace. They're at the highest peak. They have a watch fly hand and everything a low ground, and there's no war going on. So I got nothing else to do. So of course they'd be concerned about those certain aspects. And I believe that there's other things going around for the reason why it was there behind the scenes that we just don't know about yet. I know we're just seeing things from Osha's point of view. This is entirely Osha's point of view episode. So, a lot of things that just haven't been presented for the full picture. I believe that's what's, that's why I'm going to reserve a lot of my, I guess, overall thoughts on all the episodes until I see everything, the whole picture, and see if it was trash, done well, missed, or a good try. I don't know. Now, the whole explosion, right? The explosion of the base imploding on the whole thing to go down. Meg got anger issues. She turned insane. She said, if you're not with me, you're against me, like old Anakin. She said, I'll kill you before you leave this spot without me, bro. We and you is one. She gone crazy. She made a fire. Now, I believe that fire is finna blow up the whole spot. That little section of this fire from Star Wars? No, absolutely not. I see that she was a child and she believes that. But as an audience, I just don't believe that we should say that worked out. No, that's not believable. Maybe the child, she's a child and she just believed that for somehow, some reason. But no, that's not believable. Definitely some more things happen before that, to explode the whole place and have everyone die. Yes, there's a fire, but I don't think that fire spread like that now. I ain't see no trails. I just saw random explosions here and there. Of course, something happened besides that fire. Of course, May might have saw a Jedi and got, I don't know, maybe force pushed, kidnapped, pushed, and maybe dropped the fire because she disappeared. Because she had fire and boom, gone. So we're going to see maybe the next episode, 2 episodes from now. I don't know how they're going to set that up, but we're going to find out. So I know a lot of people feel like for child actors, I just don't necessarily harp on that too hard because they're children. It's kind of hard, you know, children. I mean, was it the best thing I've seen? No. Whatever. I kind of override that. I mean, they're children. There's not much you can do. I don't really harp on that too much. What else? The Anakin thing. The born from the Force. I know everybody's assuming that they're the chosen ones. Born from the ashes of the Force, like Anakin did. We don't know that for sure. Only thing they said was what you did to make the children. It could be a possibility. No. Could be a possibility they had relations with a Dark Force user and had the children. Could be a possibility. We don't know. Now. Or it could be a weird explanation of what magic and what things they had to do to create that. As to why no one else could do it in general. Why no one else could do that, like the Dathomir witches or whoever, like Plagueis, whoever else who cannot be able to make children out of the Force. Don't know how it was created. Maybe they could make something up that may be possible. That may be plausible. I don't know. We shall find out. We're all assuming they just got created and born from the Force. Maybe it was just not that way. Maybe it was something else that was helped created the life. Don't know. Could be an ancient Sith artifact. Don't know. Wait and see. I get it. Doesn't make sense. That will, negate what Anakin, how he was born, how he became considered the chosen one. Don't know. It could be manipulated. They assume that they were the chosen one, as in that's why they got taken and brought in their in at least Osha's situation, or it could have been just guilt from that situation. Not totally sure. We're going to pause on that. Let's see the whole thing. I get it. It'll be groundbreaking, a lot of rules with the chosen one, but it could be something else in that aspect. It could have been poor choice of words of how they presented it in episode 3. It could have been brought into a better light in a different episode, like episode 6. No, but we shall see. I'm gonna hold my pause. I'm gonna pause on that. I'm gonna hold my reserve on that because, like I said, it's not the whole story. We did not get through all the episodes. I see everything in as a whole, and then if it's still holes in it, that's groundbreaking. Then we're gonna then we attack. Then we go in and look into all that and why we y'all say why we don't like it. You already are. But that's what I say about that. I think that's it. I mean, I believe that there's a lot of things that has been yet to be unfolded. I believe I get why the skepticism or what the people believe and whatnot. I just think that I should reserve full judgment of the show until we see the entire thing. If you don't like it, that's cool. I just think it was okay. I didn't think it was that groundbreaking. I didn't think it was that impossible to have some Force users out there in the world in this big, huge galaxy without being specifically aligned with the philosophies of the Jedi and Sith. They don't have no lightsabers. They're just using the Force because the Force is everywhere. I don't think they're teaching anything. Just that culture's perspective alone. I believe that's going to happen. There's always going to be variations of a belief that outside of the core people that kind of strongholds everything in the galaxy. Of course, they get mixed in too. If it was a Sith, they probably either kill them or use them on their side and train them, and has them for dark forces for those type of things as well. So I think it's like a little mix of things. How, you know, May is with a Sith teacher, got found out by swimming as a child, swimming the Force, and, you know, came and went that way. Instead of Osha, who went with the Jedi. You know, I think they always end up with one of the two as the main powerhouses, but I don't think that's too groundbreaking, I guess. Everything else, yeah. I give that 6 out of 10. Like I said, the story was the story's cringe. I feel like a lot of it's predictable. There's some things that make sense. You just can tell that just like the explosion of fire. There's no way in the world that happened. A lot of more questions. They should have. Felt like they should have had more. So they could sum that up a little better. Have more snippets or flashbacks to certain point of views, and kind of like summarized it in a different episode, and like boom, bring it all together with realization. Maybe people will be less cranky, have a little action stuff mixed into it. But I give like a 6 out of 10 of the direction I think it's going from this episode. Everything else is kind of meh. But hey, this is my thoughts. If you have any more suggestions, comments, concerns, or what you're thinking, or you agree or disagree, just let me know in the comments. And I'll see you guys next time.